Thanks for watching this channel, this video. I'm going to be showing you my collection of X-Men comics. The first 50 or so issues will be reprints of X-Men comics. So let's get started. This is the reprint of the first issue of X-Men by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. This is a reprint. This series was called The Early Years. It was released around the 90s. This is issue number 1, beginning the genesis of the X-Men. And on the cover you see the original 5 X-Men. Issue 2 is a reprint of issue number 2, appearance of the Vanisher. We also have issue number 3, reprint of issue number 3. Issue reprint number 4. And also issue number 5. Awesome cover with Magneto. Magneto is one of my favorite villains of the X-Men. One of my favorite characters. Awesome cover. We have issue number 7. And issue number 8. So we put those away and let me show you the next issues that I have in my collection. These is reprints of X-Men number 3 that came out in the 1980s. I love this issue because it has the original X-Men logo of the first issues. This is a reprint of X-Men number 3. I also love the alternate covers that they have for all these reprints. This particular issue also collects part of the story of Call Him Cyclops from Uncanny X-Men number 43. The next reprint I have is of Uncanny X-Men number 15. It also collects the story of the origin of Iceman, the first part of it, and this one collects the last part of that X-Men origin story. In the later issues of the first X-Men series, I would say maybe the last 5 to 7 pages of the comic were origin issues of the X-Men team. I don't recall if there was a Beast origin, but there was a Cyclops, a Marble Girl, and an Iceman. I love this cover. It's awesome. Okay, then I have some other reprints of some X-Men comics. Back in 1983, there was a series called X-Men Classics. I believe there was only 3 issues that came out. This is issue 3, which collected some of the issues of the original X-Men series. So this one collected Uncanny X-Men number 61, and Uncanny X-Men 62 and 63. They weren't the full stories, but it was part of the stories. And this particular issue is printed on really nice glossy paper. And as you can see, it was pretty pricey back then. It was $2. And it's a splash page. Awesome. There was another reprint series back in the late 80s up to the early 90s. And the series was called Classic X-Men, and this reprinted old issues of X-Men. This particular issue reprints Uncanny X-Men number 96. And all these reprints that I'm going to show you the next maybe 20 or so, they all have unique covers. This is classic X-Men number 6. This reprinted Uncanny X-Men number 98. The Merry Christmas X-Men, the Sentinels have returned. It's Christmas issue. And what I love about these reprint issues is back covers as well. It has some beautiful art. I mean, just look at that. Amazing. You don't get issues like these anymore. You'll usually will get an ad nowadays. Next issue is Classic X-Men number 7. This one collects Uncanny X-Men number 99. What I love about this Classic X-Men series also is that Chris Claremont,
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Chris Claremont, he was writing backup stories to the characters' lives that didn't fit in the script of the original Uncanny X-Men series. So he wrote extra backup stories on this Classic X-Men issues. I believe some of them integrate 2 to 3 new pages of the original Uncanny X-Men series. This particular one integrates 3 new pages to the script Death Star Rising. And just look at the covers. Amazing. Also about these issues, next one I have is a little jump, but I have number 10. This one collects Uncanny X-Men number 102. And there's a new Storm backup story on this one, hence why Storm is on the cover of this issue. And an awesome Wolverine back cover. Classic X-Men number 11. This one collects Uncanny X-Men number 103. And this is the backup story of Storm. I'm sorry, the other one collected a backup story of new Wolverine. With the back cover. Beautiful. Classic X-Men number 12. This issue reprints Uncanny X-Men 104. And it has a new Magneto backup story. That's why he's in the cover here. Love that Jack Kirby crackle. Look at that beautiful back cover. Awesome. Beautiful. I have Classic X-Men number 13. This one collects it's a reprint of Uncanny X-Men 105. And has a new Phoenix backup story. Classic X-Men number 15. This one's a reprint of Uncanny X-Men 108. And it's a backup story to the Starjammers, which you see the leader there on the back cover. Classic X-Men number 16. And this is a reprint of Uncanny X-Men 109. Home Are the Heroes script. And it has a new Banshee backup story, which was added to this issue. Beautiful art. Classic X-Men number 18. I love this cover. Of course, Magneto's on the cover. Uncanny X-Men number 112. Magneto triumphant. And check out the back cover. Classic X-Men number 22. Reprints. Uncanny X-Men number 116. With the Arthur Adams cover. And the back cover. Beautiful, gorgeous Storm illustration. One of my favorite issues, Classic X-Men number 23. This reprints Uncanny X-Men number 117, Psy-War. This is the origin of Professor X. I love this story. And this alternate cover is amazing. Back. Nightcrawler. So this one includes a backup story of Nightcrawler. Uncanny X-Men number 119 is collected in this reprint. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And it has a new Wolverine backup story for this one. And I have Classic X-Men number 27. And this is a reprint of 121, Shootout at the Stampede. There's another new Wolverine backup story on this one as well. There you go, Wolverine on the back cover. Awesome. Now for the fun part, we will be looking at a couple of reprints, but mostly the issues I will show you will be the original issues. This is a True Believers reprint issue of Uncanny X-Men number 48. Cyclops and Marvel Girl issue. And I love this new True Believers reprints. The quality is great and the price is not bad. This is a reprint of number 97. Beautiful illustration here with some Jack Kirby, a little bit of Jack Kirby crackle. Just look at this beautiful art. Okay, I have a reprint of X-Men number 101, Enter the Phoenix. Okay, Classic X-Men number 16, beautiful cover. The reprint of 109, one of my golden gems here. Dark Phoenix Saga. I believe this is a reprint of 137, but just the art is amazing. Most of these Classic X-Men were got new artists to do the covers, but I believe this one is a John Byrne cover. It's amazing. rereading X-Men, tripping out on how, if you check out the dress here, there was a lot of scenes that were, I would say, not for kids. Kitty. I believe this was also another Christmas issue. I believe the script for this one's called Demon. When Kitty Pryde goes on this battle with the demon. Yeah, I believe it is a Christmas issue. It has the gifts there. That's a reprint of 143. Now we have some original Uncanny X-Men 144. $145. Awesome cover with Dr. Doom. I was just hearing an interview the other day with Jack Kirby. I think the question was, why does Dr. Doom wear a mask? He said that he had a scar on the bottom of his chin. Him being Dr. Doom, he had to wear a mask. Uncanny X-Men 146. Uncanny X-Men 147. Awesome cover. Uncanny X-Men 148. Uncanny X-Men 149. All of this cover with the team in the front. And the dead shall bury the living. Okay, the next one is a giant size, double-sized issue. It's one of my favorite issues. X-Men vs. Magneto. Enough said. Beautiful. Okay, X-Men 151. For some reason, Marvel Comics started doing this big ad on the front cover of the issues. I don't know how I feel about that. You can also see in issue 152 with the Spider-Man ad here. Amazing how these artists were able to capture the emotion of the team. Amazing cover. Uncanny X-Men 154. The Starjammers. Issue 155. Love this issue. 156 with the Starjammers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe the only one missing is the little robot. Issue 159. This is one of my least favorite covers. Uncanny X-Men 161. One of my favorite covers with that Kirby crackle. So much emotion in these covers. Another one, 162, one of my favorite covers. Issue 163. Again, like I said, not for kids. Another reprint of Uncanny X-Men 164. First appearance of Binary. It's another reprint of 164. Transfigurations. And that's the artist, creator of Hellboy, that did the cover for this one. The reprint. 165. That's another one of my least favorite covers. But check out this one, 166. I love how they have the amount of characters they can put on the cover. And you can see Landra here with the lightsaber. reprint of 169. Callisto on the cover. And you can see Angel back here. Issue 170. Callisto and Storm on the cover. Another reprint. Issue 173. With Wolverine and Rogue. I believe I really like this cover too. Maybe a little bit more than the original cover for this one. We have issue 176. Issue 177. Wolverine on the cover there. Issue 179. Morlock Law. Ceremony of Marriage. With Caliban on the cover. This was actually a nice, really nice issue. The last one I will show you guys today will be issue 180. Since this is where I'm currently at in my X-Men readathon that I started back, believe December of last year, starting with issue number 1, and now I'm in issue 180. I've read, I believe I'm missing annuals number 1 and number 2. I did read annual number 3 and number 4. I need to catch up with the rest of the annuals before I go ahead and read over issue 180. But issue 180 or 179, Claremont does a really great job in writing this character and the emotion that he shows in the story. They do a really great job. Before I head out, I'm going to show you some other issues that I have that are not very known. For example, the Marvel Saga, issue number 6. It has some origins of the X-Men and X-Factor, Cyclops Iceman, origins of the Puppet Master and Alicia, origin of Iron Man, and also has origins of Odin and Asgard. So next time I'll be able to maybe show you some more of these. And before I go, I'll end with this issue that I was able to acquire a few months ago. X-Men Survival Guide to the Mansion, with Cable on the front cover here, with the Adam Kubert art. And it's like a little journal for a student that is going to be attending Charles Xavier's Institute of Higher Learning. And through the book, it talks about, here's a table of contents. You can see the artists around this, and this came out back in 1983. Code of Ethics, Sentinel there. You know, some backup info, like this is from the pages of Forge's notebook. Lots of blueprints from the mansion and Cerebro and what have you. Security on the estate grounds. So little things like that expand on the mansion and the X-Men universe. I haven't been able to read these side issues. Not sure if we'll ever be collecting any omnibus or in any collection, or if it has been already. If you guys know, I would like to know. You can leave a comment at the bottom. Living quarters. game room. There's a section about the danger room as well. Oh, I love this one. Just the Morlock tunnels, and look at the illustration, just the detail on this art piece here. Beautiful. The hanger, yeah, Blackbird here. Few pages. The danger room programs. Well, this video has gone long enough. I want to thank you guys once again for checking out the video, the war room, danger room. But leave a comment here what you like, what you disliked. Subscribe or like the video if you enjoyed it. The danger room control annex here. And then Cerebro. Like I said, this is just a issue that expands in the X-Men universe and dimension, and if a student is playing, this would be very useful information for that student to know. Mirror Island. And then the last one is Massachusetts Academy. Back. Yeah, I'm not sure if this ever got reprinted. This was $6.95 back in 1993. I'm not sure if it's collected in any omnibus or any trade. If you know, please let me know. I would love to know that info. Once again, thanks for watching the channel, watching this video. Blessings, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video.